Hi, this is Sai Vodapalli. Today I'll be presenting my project report for the database systems. So in this project, we were asked to design the Upwork platform like database. So basically, this is the ER diagram that was drawn by me. So in this ER diagram, as you can see here, we have the user, owner, freelancer, project, freelancer, proposal, owner, proposal, entities. So basically, the user has its attributes, and the user can be a owner, can be a freelancer, or can be both owner and a freelancer. And the owner can post a project, and the project has its attributes, and the freelancer can propose his price, okay, saying, this is what I charge for doing the project. And the owner can propose the project, like owner has his own proposal where he proposes, okay, this is my project and this is the price per hour that I'm going to pay, and this is the project title and all that stuff. And based upon the owner's proposal, the freelancer can accept the owner proposal. And then during this period, like the owner can interview the freelancer, and during the interview they can exchange some messages, and the freelancer can review the owner, and the owner can review the user. So based upon this ER diagram and using the SQL script, I've designed the tables and the attributes. So these were the tables that were created, like the user table, and shows its attributes, and then the data, like I said, like the user can be a freelancer, can be an owner, and then can be both the freelancer and the owner. And then we have the freelancer table and its attributes, and then the sample freelancer data, and owner table and its attributes, and the owner table data, and then the freelancer proposal table and then its data, owner proposal table, its attributes, and the data in the owner proposal, and then the interview table, its attributes, and then the interview table data, like here we could see the message by the owner and the message by the freelancer. And then we have the project table and its attributes, and this is the data, like the title, description, posting date, and the duration of the project, and then the categories that belongs to the category that the project belonged to, and all that stuff. And then we have the reviews for the owner given by the user, given by the freelancer, and then we have the reviews for the user given by the owner. So based upon the SQL, using the SQL script, all these things were designed. So this was the SQL script that I used. So using this SQL script, I created the database in the MySQL. So using the MySQL. So I'm going to go over 5 queries. So first I'll just start with the first query that I have here. So in this first one, this query for you, in order to look at all the users, including their user IDs, their first name, middle initial, last name, and also the type of user. So we could use this query. So when I select this and then run this query, so like I said earlier, so this gave me the user ID, the first name, the middle initial, last name, and the type of user. So in my case, I have like a lot of freelancers and owners, and then the user can be both the freelancer and the owner. So looking at the next code, okay. So here I'll select the right one. So here this, in order to select the project owner and their projects with their project categories, we're gonna use this query. So to do that, what we're gonna do is we're gonna use the function called inner join. So basically what does this does is we select the first name, middle initial, and the last name, and the user ID from the user table, and then the project title and the project category from the project table, and then we're gonna join both these tables using the based on the user ID. So when I run this query, okay, when I run this query, this should give me the first name, middle initial, and last name with the user ID and the associated project title and the categories. So as said earlier, so this gave the first name, middle initial, last name, user ID, and the title and the category the project belongs to. So using the inner join, we could just extract the information from 2 different tables and join them together. So the next query that is the number 10. So if in order for you for us to find a specific group of people who stay in like a specific place, like in this example I chose Tennessee, TN. So for you to display the first name, I mean, like if someone wants to look at the first name and the last name of all the users who live in Tennessee, we can run this query. So here we're gonna select the first name and the last name from the users, and we are saying like where our address should be, like Tennessee tier. So when I run this query, this will display the first name and the last name of the users who stay in Tennessee. So these are all the people or the users, first name and the last name, who stay in Tennessee. So then the next query that we can use is number 13. Okay, so this is like we're gonna select the first name and last name and address from the user table and categories from the project table. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna union, like we're gonna display the list of users who work on both, like both on the machine learning project category and also the deep learning project category. So here I use the in clause. Instead of the in, we can also use union, but we need to write like where P category is machine learning, again union where P categories P dot categories of deep learning. We're going to use, I mean, like this can be written in two different ways, by using union, or we can use just in. So when I run this code, so I'm selecting the first name, last name, address, categories from the user and the project, and then using the in clause. So this will display the first name, last name, and address of the users who are on the machine learning as well as the deep learning category projects. So this is based on the in clause. And then the last one will be the 14th one. So in order for to see like how many projects are there in each category, we can use the count function and group them using the categories. So when I run this code, when I select, okay, we're going to select the category, and then we're going to select, okay, count the categories, like count how many are there. And then we're going to group the count by the category. So when I run this query, it should display the total projects in each category. Like here in data mining, it has like a total 7 of them. In data visualization, we have about 7 of them. In database systems, we have about 8 of them. So these are the queries for some different use cases. And I said earlier, so this was the database that was created in the MySQL, and for the Upwork database, and the project, and I presented the use cases. And thank you for giving us this very good opportunity to learn the MySQL and then also NoSQL. Yeah, thank you so much.